Hello everybody, welcome to this isn't Dr.Starcraft, this is What the Hell Is That, episode 7. We have Plus Jin, the red Terran player on the bottom left, and we have Ninja Grisson, the blue Zerg on the top right. Okay, the map is Tall Dream Altars. Again, Tall Dream Altars is the largest map on ladder. It's a huge map. You have a open expansion here. You have a third base over here with destructible rocks. You have an opening in this third base, and you also have an opening between the two expansions. And yeah, there's 4 watchtowers in the center. So you usually see long maps on this kind of a map. Okay, so let's fast forward this. Now remember, this is What the Hell Is That? So it's something unorthodox, something you really don't see every day. Not necessarily a cheese, not something necessarily that's incorrect. It's just something you don't see every day. It could be a very viable strategy. It's just, again, you don't see it every day. Okay, so our Zerg player is taking a fast expo. That's something you commonly see here, especially on a map like this. Zerg players will usually fast expand. Our Terran player also going for a 1 Rax expo, looks like. Now this was a Gold League match. Okay. Oh wait, no, actually this one was a Diamond. My bad. I'm completely sorry. This was a Diamond game, a Diamond level game. Let's pull up the production tab here. Okay, so we have Zergling speed on the way. We have an orbital command being morphed in. We have Marines. We have 2 racks. We have a wall over here at the natural. This is usually where players wall off on this map, just because it's so easy to grab this expansion. It works out better that way. Okay, so let's see what's going on here at the Zerg base. We have Lair Tech on the way. We have, and our Terran player, we have Ghosts. So we have very fast Ghosts. Ghosts effective against Zerg. We have a couple Ghosts coming out already. Ghosts effective against Zerg just because of the bio. All Zerg units are bio, and of course Ghosts do tons of damage to bio units. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We have Cloak on the way, so they should be getting there when that Cloak gets there, or when that Cloak finishes. And we should be seeing these Ghosts be able to do at least some sort of damage. Okay, so let's slow this down here. We're going at normal speed now, or faster speed. Okay, these Ghosts were spotted, trying to micro away. Now the Cloak is active. The Cloak is here. Now he's trying to snipe the Overseers. Again, microwing these Ghosts relatively well, but so many Zerglings, and Zerglings are so fast. What's going back on in the base? We have Ghosts being made. We have another command center. We have a factory. We have a 3rd Rax going down as well. And so yeah, both players just continuing to go with their thing. Now, what is our Zerg player going to do? Against Terran, you usually see in a Diamond level game, you'll usually see, there you go, and the Zergling Infestor. As I said before, Zergling Infestor are extremely cost effective. It works so well versus, bio units. And so yeah, we'll probably see that heavily used. And more Ghosts. Okay, so we have Ghosts on the field. We have Marine. Looks like we have Marine Ghost. Okay, so you usually don't see a lot of Ghosts. Very rarely do you see this many Ghosts. We also have a nuke on the way. Okay, so how often do you get to see a nuke in a game? So already it's not unorthodox. It's not something weird. It's just something you don't see every day. So it's interesting to see how our Zerg player handles this situation. So let's speed this up here real quick. Our Zerg player continuing to macro up here. Continuing to get more infestors. We have a nuke on the way, and there go all the spine crawlers. Splat, says Plengen. Plus Gen, I guess. And then this Ghost is doing work before he gets fungal growth and stabbed to death. Okay, so yeah, that kind of sucks for him. Okay, so what's our Zerg player doing here? We have a Nidus Worm. Okay, so it looks like this Nidus Worm did some damage. He actually took out, he said nice counter. Yeah, he just took out most of the SCVs. So we have our Terran player taking this side expo, not opting to go for this side expo over here. So that was actually very interesting. Okay, we have Hellions on the way down, pretty standard against Zerg. Especially Zerg Infest or Ling Infestor. However, the Infestors should just be able to, yes, that's exactly the problem. Fungal growth is so strong against Terran. and our Zerg player has expanded as well. But he is opting to go for the one expansion that's on the same plane that's right next to him, not for the side one over here. Now either way, you can go for either one. This one may be a little safer, just because there's grass here. You can't really see it sometimes. Don't really know it's there. This one's wide open. It's there. You can see units going in and out. It's a preference more so. Okay, so let's keep moving on here. We have Mutalisk on the way. We have Hive Tech. We have Stim Pack, Combat Shield. We have 2 Ravens now out on the field. Okay, so these Ravens. What is he getting Ravens for? Burrow? No, he wouldn't need it for vision. He's going Mass Marine. Okay, now before this battle goes down, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, we're gonna see if you guys can figure it out by the time this battle happens. What Mass Raven is good for. Okay, so these Mutalisks just coming in to harass. Our Zerg player taking a 4th expansion. Oh, actually, both players taking a 4th expansion, but our Zerg player's expansion ahead once again. He double exploded, so he now has 5 bases. So he is following the rule of Terran, and he is getting a step ahead. Okay, now he does have where is that upgrade finishing? He does have, where is it? I'm completely out of it today. Well, he's getting some upgrades. He's getting upgrades for his Ravens. Okay, now he has 4 Ravens out. What is he going to use these Ravens for? Can anyone tell me what these are for? Anyone? I'm not going to say a word. We're just going to watch these Ravens. Okay, our Terran player is expanding again, but he still does not realize that our Zerg player has this expansion up here, but he might soon, because this drone is going to go down here, and this SCV is going to be like, what the hell is that? Our Zerg player is now streaming Zerglings down here on the bottom. Now let's check out these Ravens. Oh, they're dropping turrets. They are dropping turrets down in the main base. Okay, very hard for a Zerg player to deal with, especially when there's nothing back in the main. That's a very good use of turrets. And now we have a ton of Corruptors. This may be a little too many Corruptors, but you know what? He could turn them into Broodlords later, and that's probably what he's going to do. Both players macroing ridiculously at this point. Okay? Now again, this isn't Dr.Starcraft. This isn't anything. Okay, so we have more and more Ravens. We have Mass Raven versus Mass Corruptor at this point. Okay, again, very interesting game, to say the least. It's not something you see every day. Okay, so here comes more Ravens, and they're probably going to do the same thing here and just turret the crap out of this base. And there we go. There's so many turrets. There go all the turrets. Okay, so then while he's doing that, these Marines coming in here, I think those nope, they didn't. They got taken out there pretty easily. Okay, so let's slow this down here a little bit. There's our Terran player. Our Terran player is maxed out, so he can sacrifice these Marines, and he really doesn't care. And all our Marine friends just die. They just die very, very sad and quickly. Okay, so again, our Terran players are heading food, and again, this isn't Dr.Starcraft. We're not going over what they're doing wrong, what they're doing right. It's just, what are they doing that's weird, that's out of the ordinary, and how are they dealing with it? What are they doing to deal with it? And both of our players are doing something sort of unorthodox here. Okay, Mass Raven, Mass Viking, and the other one's going, Ling Infestor, Mass Corruptor. So yeah, and I think those Corruptors should be turning into Broodlords. They really should be. Broodlords are very difficult for Terran players to deal with. And here you go, more turrets being dropped off by these Ravens. And these Corruptors are just sitting here. He needs to be using these Corruptors effectively to take out all of these Ravens. They should be able to almost one-shot these Ravens. And there we go, point defense drone, along with the Seeker missile, damaging those Corruptors but not killing them. Yeah, that's critically important. Okay, so our Zerg player does notice that this base is here now. He is running Zerglings in here to take it out. And our Terran player is like, okay, you can have it. He doesn't care. So, yeah, tons of Marines. So it's Marine, Raven, Viking, I guess. Against Ling, Infester, Corruptor. That's very interesting and strange. Something you see every day. Okay, so this is a very interesting battle going down now. It looks like it's going to come down to Corruptor Viking. Corruptor Viking Marine Ghosts. Yeah. So our Zerg player is taking the expansion that our Terran player had before. And he doesn't realize that these